Okay, so we're going to do these movements to help relieve tension and tightness in the shoulders and the neck and the low back that you might be experiencing. And I'm also going to recommend that if your kids are home these days doing homework and at a computer or at a desk, at the kitchen table, they might want to join you as well. Might be a fun thing to do. You can do it in any kind of clothing. You don't have to have any particular kind of clothes on. You can have your slippers, which you might be living in these days, on. I'm going to kick mine off and just put them aside because I love bare feet, putting my feet on the floor. So this is mostly an upper body work, but you can do it standing up or you can do it sitting in a chair. So I'm going to do it here in the chair. We're going to begin first by taking a couple of really deep letting go breaths. A lot of stress to relieve these days. So take a nice breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Beautiful. One more inhale through the nose. And a big sigh out. Feeling better already, right? Bring your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms up towards the ceiling. Get a nice stretch through the ribs. See if you can soften your shoulder. As you press those palms up, you might bring some gentle movement into the neck. Big deep breaths as you hold here. And then take your hands, press them away from you. Keep the palms pressing, tuck the chin, take a nice rounding in the back. You might draw the navel into the spine, maybe even turn the pelvis slightly up. A little pelvic tilt here as you come into this wonderful stretch for the back. And then inhale all the way back up. Bring your hands down by your sides and behind you. Interlace your fingers. I'll turn so you can see me. You can keep your elbows bent, interlacing the fingers, lifting the heart, then pressing the knuckles down as you lift the gaze. So you're getting a nice stretch through the front of the chest here. So if we're sitting at the desk for a long period of time, our front body tends to collapse forward. So this is a great way to open that up. Nice big breaths always, keeping those breaths nice and full. And then releasing the hands, take your right hand behind you and just kind of grab the elbow of the left arm. Sit nice and tall. And on your exhale, take a lean of your head towards that left shoulder. Getting a nice stretch through the neck, the right side of the neck, the top of the right shoulder. And then let the gaze turn up, just changing the sensation, the expression of this stretch. So you're going to feel it in a different part of the neck. And then bring your gaze forward. And then bring it down towards the ground. And you might explore moving back and forth with this gaze, keeping the head tilted, but letting the nose kind of draw a line on the wall in front of you as you move it up and down. And if you find a particular place that the stretch feels really yummy, mine happens to be as I look down, I'm just going to hold there and breathe. See if you can relax the shoulders, relax the neck. And then bring the head back up. And what we do on one side, we must do on the other, right? So take that left arm behind you, grab the right elbow or the upper arm, and take that lean over the right shoulder. Stretch now in the top of the left shoulder, left side of the neck. And just settle into it before you start to move. Keep the spine nice and long. And then let the gaze turn down. And then draw that line across the wall in front of you as you turn the head up. Keep the head tilted. Relax wherever you can. And just as we did on the other side, if you find a place that feels like the stretch would really like to hang out, just let yourself stay there. then bring your head to neutral. Bring your hands back onto your lap. Roll your shoulders a few times up and back. Bobble the head as you do, so stay nice and loose. And then other side. Moving forward. And then bring your arms out like cactus. Take your right arm over your left. And then either bring your forearms back to back, or if you can get palm to palm, that's cool, but no worries if you can't. Take the elbows up, press the forearms away from you, tuck the chin. So eagle arms here. We're moving that stretch into the base of the neck across the upper back. Breathing here. And it might even feel great for your back to just stay in this posture as you lean forward, kind of catching your forearms on your knees or your thighs. Getting now into the back, low back up through the mid and upper back. Deepening the stretch in the shoulders. And then bring yourself all the way back up. Bring your arms out to the sides, into cactus, and reverse. So the left arm comes on top. Find your version. Lift the elbows. Press the forearms away. Tuck the chin. Relax. And just kind of breathe into sensation. The deeper the breaths, the more the stretch into the upper back. And then if you like to take that fold, go ahead and fold forward here. So as we switch arms, we're going to switch the intensity or the place where you feel the stretch more intensely. So you just might take a moment to observe those differentials in how things feel on this side versus the other side. Relax the neck. And then bring yourself all the way back up. Release the arms, shake it out. Just close your eyes for a minute and see how you feel. Nice breath.